Self-abandonment is one of the biggest patterns of complex PTSD and is one of the biggest patterns that gets swept under the rug when we're actually looking at how to heal from complex PTSD. What is it? What does it look like? What can we do about it? Let's talk. Most folks with complex PTSD have been taught that their needs are not important, they don't deserve good things, they're not good enough, and they've been taught that their own needs don't matter, their wants don't matter, and that you should disappoint yourself before you disappoint anybody else. That's the most important thing. Don't disappoint anybody else. Spoiler alert, the people that teach you those things are usually the ones that have a vested interest in you actually putting their needs above your own, and usually are toxic, manipulative, sometimes on the narcissistic train. If somebody, especially a grown-up, wants you to put their needs before your own, that's a red flag. Red flag. And what it looks like when we put other people's needs before our own, and what it looks like when we start to abandon ourselves, is that we're going to say yes to things that we really don't want to say yes to, because remember, you can't disappoint somebody else, disappoint yourself, don't disappoint other people. You're not going to really express your true thoughts and your true feelings because, again, don't disappoint other people. It's okay for you to be disappointed. It's not okay for them to be disappointed, even though they're grown-ups and should be able to manage their own emotions, but too much to ask. You will do things that make you uncomfortable just to make other people happy and just to please other people. I cannot tell you the amount of times that I've had to say to grown people, I'm not willing to do things that make me uncomfortable to make you happy. I wouldn't ask you to do it. I'm not going to do it either. And you asking me to do it is really an inappropriate ask. A whole different conversation though. Anyway, continuing on. With self-abandonment though, is you're going to let people mistreat you and criticize you and judge you and speak. There's a whole lot of things in this world that I have to tolerate and I have to do that I don't like. Being disrespected is actually not one of them. And self-abandonment is also going to look like putting yourself very, very dead last on the list. And you're probably going to have a pretty good inner critic telling you all the ways that you're horrible and all the ways that you've messed things up and how you will never be good enough, right? You're going to have that inner critic going this whole time. And that inner critic is usually the voice of the people that taught you that, but it makes it really, really difficult to actually do anything different because they're just constantly telling you to do the same thing over and over again. So what do you do about it? Number one, you recognize that this is a problem. Hey, this is a pattern that I've learned, and I would like to do something different about it. We don't beat ourselves up for it. We don't belittle ourselves. We don't sit there and punish ourselves. No, that's not what we're doing here. Hey, this is a problem. I don't like this pattern. I don't like this behavior. I don't like how this makes me feel, and I'm going to do something different about it. Beautiful. Boundary work, boundary work, boundary work. People aren't going to like you when you start to set them. People aren't going to like it when you meet your needs before theirs because they're used to you accommodating theirs. They're not used to you accommodating yours. Well, you've changed. You're different. Yeah, honey, you're actually meeting your own needs. That's wonderful. But know that the people who have benefited from this most and the people who taught you how to do this in the first place are probably not going to like it, and they're probably going to make you out to be the bad guy. This is where having like a therapist can be really, really helpful because they'll help you kind of sort it through and figure out, okay, no, here, yep, no, no. But at the end of the day, recognizing that this is a trauma response. This is what your body and your system had to do for you to survive. And we're so glad that it did. And now that you've survived and now that you're doing things different as an adult, hopefully, you have the opportunity to do things different. What a beautiful gift.